I'm going to continue to be an autism activist throughout the rest of my life, hoping to change perspectives for those who don't know.
For our 20-Tom project, we hosted a color run here at the high school to raise money for the kids at St. Jude's Hospital. We raised $300 for St. Jude's Hospital. Our project was Kid Critic. I set out to make a website about this little idea I had, Kid Critic. Kid Critic is best described as an alter ego where I, along with my two siblings, critique establishments like restaurants and hotels, etc.
Our project was to provide local kids the joys of getting to play flag football and also trying to raise money for Hurricane Harvey.
Our main goal for this project was to get people to enjoy literature and get some ideas for themselves based on what they read. We basically wanted to do a book trade where people donate books in order to receive them in return.
After many more weeks of brainstorming, I finally came up with the idea to make instructional and comedic baseball videos of my brother and his best friend explaining certain situations in baseball.
My 20 time was me reviewing movies. I wanted to review movies that were new, but I mostly just did ones that I personally enjoyed. I did movies that were on Netflix or Hulu, because that way it'd be easier for people to watch them. I wanted to show people movies that I thought they would enjoy, or tell them which ones to avoid.
But then my mom approached us with the idea of doing some kind of lock-in with the girls in our community, and we were hooked. So then we started brainstorming ideas, prices, and dates that we could do it.
I taught Tyler how to play the trombone. The trombone is different from the rest of the brass family because of its slide.
I taught Hunter how to play the tuba. Tuba is a lot different from the trombone. It has 4 valves instead of the slide. It's a lot similar to an instrument called the baritone.
I made a video about bullying, violence, and more because I wanted to show people that bullying is not okay and that you shouldn't treat others with disrespect.
At the beginning of the year, our first thought was to build chutes, which are for defensive linemen to stay low and get their techniques down and drive to the point of the attack. But the problem we had with that was we was gonna have to buy the wood and stuff. And we didn't have a lot of money for that, so we changed our project to do speed ladders to help with our footwork and get better for football.
So I got my 20-time project done. I didn't want something real big or whatever, and being outside's good, so I made a duck blind down there.
So then she said, just do something you like. So then I thought maybe I should just do art because art is my thing.
My 20-time project is about perfecting my golf swing. What drove me was when I saw my friend Ricky playing guitar, and I thought he was really good at it, and I said, I'm better than you at that thing one day.
For our 20-time project, we had a home run derby.
Every single penny we raised went to St. Jude's Children's Hospital.
The thing that I can think of is make inspiration quotes and put them up all over the school. Well, that was literally the only thing that had managed to work, and I got a lot of compliments from the students and the teachers.
For my 20-time project, I decided to try out for the baseball team.
We decided to do a 3-on-3 basketball tournament. I want to do this because I'm very passionate about basketball. Also, we initially wanted to raise money for the hurricane relief in Houston.
I finally decided I wanted to work out, get stronger for the ladies. I thought to myself, what's something I already have talent, experience, and skill in, but it won't take too much time? So I thought, playing the grand piano.
Watching videos of people exploring haunted places, and that's when we get the idea. We were going to go stay at a haunted place just for the thrill of it.
I then changed it to writing a book of poetry, titled it My Persona, and got started writing immediately. I loved it. It was stress relieving, and it was a way to get my thoughts on paper without having to say it out loud.
Hi, my name is Drayson.
And my name is Devin.
Our 20-time project was about me teaching Devin the snare drum and Devin teaching me the saxophone.
Our 20-time project is learn how to slap and show our progress in softball. Chloe, we're challenged to get stuff on our project done, and we had to at least make 7 videos each week, and that took a lot of time.
Our 20-time project is called Learning to Crochet. I really wanted to do this to teach those who really don't know how to do this hard.
My project is called Wounded Warrior Project.
And the ultimate goal of this project was to raise some awareness about veterans and what they go through and the lack of benefits that they get after coming back home.
I write songs all the time, so I said, why not make a song? I was attempting to write a few songs and then pick one and make music for it. I learned throughout my project that making music is extremely difficult.
My project is called Puppy Mill Reforms Save the Animals. And a couple of the things that I've learned from this project were the conditions in puppy mills, which just so happen to contain infested food and water, tight, cramped living spaces, and little to no vet care whatsoever.
I'm Justin. I'm Grayson. This is our 2018 TED Talk presentation. We built 2 birdhouses. One was made out of a shoe box with the rubber band tied around 2 thumbtacks to keep it closed. The other one was a wooden crate that we took apart and rebuilt.
I asked myself, how can I be original and make a positive influence while not being lame? That's when it hit me. At first, I wanted to do multiple positivity projects, but my ambitions were cut short and I began getting a little overwhelmed. Sticking to that same idea, though, I wanted people to have more confidence in themselves, and what better way to do that than with a talent show?
Man, I love shoes. It don't matter what kind of shoes they are. If they're Walmart shoes, Nikes, Air Maxes, Jordans, Adidas, you name it, because I love it, man. I'm gonna go online and create me a shoe. But guess what? You're broke. No money. So I was thinking and thinking. I was like, oh my God, it's 20 time for me to be coming up. And I was like, oh my goodness, I should slap some paint on some shoes. So that's what I did. I ended up slapping some paint on some shoes.
Our project is called Random Acts of Kindness. We chose this project because we thought that not enough teachers were getting the appreciation they deserve for all they do for us in our campus.
And my 20 time project is typing 3 chapters and writing 6 chapters of my latest book, The Night Watcher Chronicles.
The main goal for our 20 time is to reach people who may be battling depression or just had an off day at school. We want them to know there are people here that actually care.
The main thing we're trying to accomplish is making people feel like they fit in.
Hi and welcome to the Wildcat Kitchen. My name is Benjamin Wright. For my 20 time project, I decided to do a district-wide cookbook with all proceeds going to a scholarship for our seniors.
Then we switched over to a different project, which could have been easier. We would go over tools to show people that don't know how to use them.
What drove us to build a deer stand is we both love the outdoors and we just wanted to show people how to build their own.
I came up with a project having to do with arm sleeves for my love of sports. In print shop, I picked the design out and I got the black one since it went good with number 11. And I peeled the vinyl and pressed it and it worked out pretty good.
My goal for this project was to get awareness about PTSD because 22 soldiers a day die to PTSD.
Hello, I'm Brody.
I'm Luis.
And our 20 time project was about weightlifting.
For better sports accomplishment.
My goal was to reach huge max by the end of the year so I could be bigger and stronger. And a max, in case y'all don't know what that is, it's the most weight you can do on one total rep.
What I wanted to accomplish was to max out on my workouts, but what I mainly wanted to do was get a lot stronger.
So you know in kindergarten and first grade when we had to do artsy craftsy stuff? Yeah, well our 20 time project was just that, to an extent. We call our project Lockers of Love. We chose this because of what we saw Caitlin Smith and Tyler Mobley do last year, and we wanted to snazz the school up a bit. We began decorating lockers at random. We decorated about 14. We went from creative, making a new decoration every Friday, to lazy, which was taking the decorations off of that locker and sticking them onto another locker.